How to program synthesizers for darkwave music. Imagine crafting sounds that feel like a shadowy breeze or a haunting melody echoing through an empty hallway. That's what programming synthesizers for darkwave music is all about. It's about creating moody atmospheric sounds that fit the Gothic scene and the dark electronic music vibe. First, pick the right oscillator waveforms. Use sawtooth and triangle waves for bass sounds, and detune them slightly to make the sound thicker. Adding a sub-oscillator with a square wave gives a solid low-end punch. For leads and pads, choose analog-style waveforms like sawtooth or pulse waves. Layering them with noise or filtered white noise adds texture and depth. Next, shape your sound with filters. A low-pass filter with a steep slope, like 24 decibels per octave, helps remove high frequencies and makes the sound warmer. Modulate the filter cutoff with an envelope that has a slow attack and moderate decay. This makes the sound swell and fade naturally, adding movement. Envelopes are key. Use slow attack and releases times on pads to create lush textures. Bass and lead sounds often have sharper attacks for clarity. Experiment with modulation sources like low-frequency oscillators. They can add vibrato, filter sweeps, or rhythmic pulsations that make your sound alive and dark. Effects are essential. Use reverb with long decay times and dark coloration to make sounds spacious and haunting. Delay effects, especially tape or analog styles, can produce ethereal echoes. Mild distortion or saturation on leads and basses adds grit and intensity without losing warmth. When programming drums, focus on deep kicks and snappy snares with lots of reverb to create a cavernous feel. Hi-hats and percussion should sound crisp and metallic, sometimes with offbeat open hats to add groove. Layer multiple snare samples panned across the stereo field for a wide, immersive sound. Keep your tempos moderate, around 80 to 110 beats per minute, to maintain a brooding yet danceable pace. Use arpeggiators with cut-off filters to build tension and movement. Incorporate risers or drum fills to mark transitions. Many darkwave artists use digital audio workstations like FL Studio, Ableton Live, or Logic Pro, combined with virtual analog synth plugins such as Serum or Taluno LX. Hardware synths that emulate vintage gear are also popular. Don't be afraid to layer sounds and automate filter and effect parameters. This helps create the evolving, immersive textures that define darkwave music. Programming synthesizers for darkwave is about blending vintage warmth with modern production. It's about making sounds that evoke emotion and atmosphere, reflecting the Gothic aesthetic and mood. Keep experimenting, and you'll find your own darkwave voice.